Hi, guys. How are you today? It's time to talk housewives again. Listen, we're going to talk about Sutton clapping back from Dorit's comments. Then we're going to talk about something rare that I rarely talk about on this show. And this is about me possibly, okay, being wrong. It never happens, people. It never happens. I'm always right, okay? I have a strong track record of being right. 99% of the time, I'm right about everything I talk about. This is a small joke, okay? I'm not always right. And I'm not the type of person that is not willing to admit when I'm wrong. So I might be wrong about Sutton. We need to talk about that. Why don't we talk about that first? And then we'll talk about the clapback news. No. I got to talk about the clapback news first. Okay. So do you guys remember when Dorit had said on last week's episode, just a couple days ago, that Sutton was trying to buy friends? Because she said she was going to take them all to shop at Dolce and Gabbana's house or something like this, some kind of exclusive shopping. And she was like, is she trying to buy friends? Listen, it sounds like you're trying to buy friends to me, in my opinion, but who am I? I'm just a lonely little blogger. But according to Sutton, no, she was not trying to buy friends. And she clapped back. She actually tweeted about it. And this is what she said. Let me go ahead and put it up so you guys could see it for yourself. I don't know why I like reading along with you guys. She says, I don't buy friendships. I just buy clothes. That was a good clapback. It really was. But let's talk about Sutton Stracke. Let's talk about Stracke. I get her name mixed up all the time. I cannot pronounce her last name. When she first came on the show, I did not get it, people. I was like, why? I almost wrote Andy Cohen a letter. Why, Andy? Why is she on the show? But for the reason that she's Lisa Rinna, who you guys know I'm not too fond of. She's Lisa Rinna's buddy. I could not tolerate it. I couldn't take it. I resorted to fast forwarding every time she came on the screen. She put me to sleep. I thought she was mediocre. But as she started doing all of these interviews, making the media circuit, I started liking her a little bit more. She did an interview with Adam, my buddy, and Adam was like, no, Sharrell, she's really cool. And I'm like, never in this lifetime will I ever like her. I don't understand it. Thumbs down for Bravo for picking such a, loser. No other way to put it. But as she started making these rounds and doing more and more interviews, I really started to like her. I really did. I liked the way that she stood up for herself in the interviews. And then I liked last week when we were talking about the Denise and Brandy affair yet again. And she was like, why are we still talking about this? I knew about this 2 years ago. Something about her I'm starting to like. Now I'm starting to think, people, was I wrong? Okay, don't write it down. I'm never going to admit to saying this any other time, is that I might have been wrong. I'm really liking her. Now, the downfall for Sutton, in my opinion, was her ex-husband. Let me put him on the screen so we can know what he looks like. Her ex-husband, oh my God, and he has a hell of a name. I had to ask one of my interns who was French how to pronounce this name, because she's French. And I was like, how do you, Thibault? She said it's pronounced Thibault Stracke. Thibault Christian Stracke. That's their name. Okay. I just can't get his name to save my life. He didn't want her filming with him. Now, this is her ex-husband or the children. Thibault, however you say your name, I hope I'm saying it pronouncedly. What are you doing? Why can't you film the children? It doesn't make sense to me, people. He doesn't understand how the game is played. Let me tell you how the game is played. Once you hit reality TV, like just this quick, you don't have to bring the children on the show, okay? We're going to run background checks immediately, people. We're going to find out who the children are. Let me go ahead and put this up for you. We're going to find out who they are. We're going to find out all their backgrounds. We're going to find out who you are. We're going to investigate your background. This is how reality TV works. Thibault, I hope I said his name right. This is how it works, okay? You were being a hater and trying to kill her reality TV career before it even gets started. Look, we're going to know who the children are. We're going to post pictures like this. These are her children. She has 3 children. They're teenagers. They probably would have been great on the show. I don't understand his refusal to want the children on the show. Or is it more that he wants himself on the show? Now, these two have known each other since high school. They were married 17 years, not even high school. I believe she said they were 13 years old. Her, Sutton, and Tiboot, can I just call him Christian by his middle name? They go back a long way. That's a long, long marriage, 17 years, especially in Hollywood. What I'm thinking, and I don't have concrete proof at this point, but I'm going to get it. What I'm thinking is, I hate to think the worst, people, but this is how Hollywood works. It really does. He had to cheat. He probably cheated on her and doesn't want that in the media. We're going to find out, whatever it is. I think it was a bad move for you to kill her storyline. This is why they made her a friend to the show, because all of a sudden he doesn't want to film. Well, then she's going to come off boring. We're not going to know who she is. We're not going to get a real feel for who she is. Tiboot, I can't pronounce his name. Christian was the reason that she didn't work out with Bravo. And that's not fair. I mean, he needs to reconsider. I'm thinking, and I hardly ever say this, maybe Bravo should give her a second chance. I think they should show the children, if nothing else. And there's teenagers. It's not like they don't know what they're doing. I think they should show the children, not a lot, just every so often, so we know she has children. And then I think that we don't need Christian on the show. I hope he goes by Christian, not Taboo. I can't say that name. We don't need him on the show. We just need her to tell his story, like open up, like who did he cheat with? I'm thinking Sutton should get a second chance. I rarely say that, people. I really, really do. But I'm really thinking she deserves a second chance. I'm liking what I see in the media. I'm liking the fact that she stood up to her buddy, Lisa Rinna, who brought her on the show. Remember, the girls have to have a connection to someone on the show before you can get the job, unless you're some kind of big celebrity name like Denise Richards. But no, she's not a big name. Her relationship to the show was Lisa Rinna. She stood up to Lisa Rinna this episode. She was like, why are we still talking about this, Rinna? Is it because you want a storyline? Okay, she didn't say that part, the storyline. Of course, that's why Rinna is talking about this Denise and Brandy affair every 5 minutes, is because, yes, she needs a storyline, and her good buddy Sutton called her out on it. I'm liking her, guys. Should we give her a second chance? Should Bravo give her a second chance? I'm going to go with yes. This is what I'm going to go with. I'm feeling this is what I would do if I was an exec, but I'm not. Of course, I know I'm not. I would get rid of Dorit. Listen, her storyline this season is how good she looks in clothes and how good are her pictures that she takes for Instagram. Oh, she doesn't have storyline. No storyline whatsoever. We know the real. We know you're struggling for money, allegedly. You've been all in the tabloids about it. PK hardly showed his face this season on the show, and it's because a couple reasons. Maybe one is because he pisses people off. Remember when he said that Kyle doesn't know how to be a good friend last season? He pisses people off. He's not part of the brown nosing crew, and you're broke. These are the reasons you don't have a storyline. Okay, allegedly, money problems. You still have that $1 million tax lien that you don't talk about. All Dorit does is exchange different outfits. And of course, because she wasn't in on the plot this season, she showed a little rebellion by standing up for Denise. But we know that's just because you weren't in on it. They probably plan on making you the target next season. I'm thinking they should get rid of Dorit, bring Dorit back as a friend of the show, and give Sutton a second chance. Just film her children and go into depth about her relationship with her ex, Tiboot. I hope I said that right. Christian, okay? We need to know more. I'm thinking she deserves a second chance, people. I really do. But as I say in every video, we all have our different opinions, and that just happens to be mine. So what I want to know today in the comment section is, has anyone had a change of heart on Sutton? Does anyone think she deserves to come back for another season and really show us what she's made of? I think so. If you don't, let me know in the comment section. Also, if you like this video, don't forget to click that like button. It does wonders for my video. If you haven't already subscribed and hit the notification bell, make sure you go ahead and do that. You really need to hit the notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a video. In the meantime, I will meet you guys in the comment section. We need to talk about this Sutton situation. We really do. And then I'll see you about an hour and a half with another 90 Day Fiance video. See you next time. Thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.